And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. The NBA on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, the Wizards have struggled to
David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. And for Washington, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in its small forward.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Beal against Sexton. The feed to Drummond. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Bryant. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
The drive by Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Now, here's Garland. Sexton. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Beal in the corner. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. The kick out to Wall. Passes it to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
For Washington, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds. Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Wizards.
And that one falls for Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
They get it again. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Outside, Beal. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Payton, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Smith. Pass to Mahimi. Banked in off the glass.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
No good from Payton. The Cavaliers trail by 12. From the stripe. Rebound by Mahimi.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahimi. Washington shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 15. Payton in the corner. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Round kicks to Smith. That shot misses. And Cleveland will come the other way. To the left wing. Here's Garland. Thompson against Bertans. Here's Garland. Offensive rebound. Thompson is double. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Payton kicks to Brown. Now here's Payton. D right on him. Brown with it. Garland picks him up. Out to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And it's blocked, but he gets it back. Goes back up. Here's Thompson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Wagner. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Washington. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Cowan Sexton is out there at Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3. Wizards making a switch here. Wall's checked in. Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. Up and in on the layup. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
All with it. The pass to Bertans. Shoots the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. It has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60 in an instant. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
They get it back. Here's Thompson. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. A beautiful reverse layup. 8 points for him. Here is Wall. 6 points for him. Pass to Wagner. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
It's good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Payton attacking. Here's Wagner. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Here's Nance. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Wall against Sexton. Wagner passes to Wall. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Sexton. They get it back. Here's Thompson. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Windler. Hangs. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside, most of his shots coming around the rim.
Wall passes to Wagner. And he makes that one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the paint. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Rahini's checked in for Davis Bertans. Hachimura comes in for Brown. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Payton. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Wagner's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Snatched up. Here's Drummond. Makes it off the glass.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
32 seconds left in the first half. Wall, that's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's Osman missing.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And it's Wagner missing. Here's Osman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Wagner.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 12 points, 3 assists. And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Drummond. Rebound, Washington.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Pulls up on the wing. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock, and it's good for 2. Drummond's got his second bucket.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Here's Wall. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Beal, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
The Wizards making a switch here. Smith has checked in, and the second free throw, good. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Garland. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And he misses the fast break layup.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Smith the pass to Bryant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Bryant's got 6 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Osman. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
And he lays it straight in. 5 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Nice D from Bryant.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Sexton. Tries again, and there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And that one drops for him.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint. Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Inside, Smith, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Sexton. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Beal. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 10 points.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Beal drives in. Good D by Drummond. Well, Cleveland shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Bryant. The Wizards have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Washington.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
Bryant hits them both. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. Drummond finds Porter. Washington with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And here's Wall. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mahimi, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
There's the foul. It's on Mahimi. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Dellavedova. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. 3 seconds left. And the play by Wall as he finishes it off for 2. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Washington shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Porter is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Exum. And it's Zizic in at the 5 spot.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
So it's the Wizards now. Now here's Napier. Porter pulls it in. "18 feet out. They grab their own miss. Zizic fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Bell is checked in for Nance. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Payton, and the layup's good off the glass. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Bell's shot is good.
That shot is one that Bell would like to hone, continue, and repeat as often as possible.
Napier passes to Wagner, and off the glass. That one's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Goes up on the wing. Exum's shot is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Napier. Defended by Dellavedova, and the basket by Napier.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
All alone. Another one falls for Washington.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
To stop the run, that one goes in. Bell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to put a body on Bell. You just have to, or you risk these kind of plays.
From 15 feet away, and it's Napier missing. Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Kept alive. Here's Zizic. The second effort. Tries yet again. Rebound by the Wizards. Mahimi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Napier. Defended by Dellavedova. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Good chance here for Porter. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Passes it to Nathan. Shoots from 12. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Wall.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Porter against Brown. And Bell kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Mahimi. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2Ks. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Shoots. Second shot opportunity. Goes up with it again. No good. Great D that time from Vucevic.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings. And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
As Garland gets it to go from 18 feet away.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the paint, Vucevic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Now here's Fournier.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Drummond. That one no good. And Orlando the other way now. Isaac finds Fultz. Sexton against Fournier. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Sexton. That one off the back iron and out. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Goes up and finished off by Fultz.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Garland, the pass to Love. Dishes it to Garland. Love looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gordon. Drummond trying to get himself free. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Magic leading by 4. Isaac outside. Puts it up from 15. Fournier's shot is off. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Shoots over Fournier. Love with the bucket. Here's Fultz. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Magic moving the ball around. From 12 feet out. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Here's Sexton with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Isaac. Looking for Fournier. Gets it there. And the rejection by Love.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Fader on the way. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fultz finds Vucevic. Alfournier. Three-pointer. And stolen by Sexton. And here's the fast break. Love leading away. Passes it to Osman. Fires from 18. They get the rebound. Outside, Sexton. Out left to the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Augustine, that's good.
Well, he might just be 6 feet tall, but there is incredible strength packed in that body. You can tell he enjoys the contact.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Sexton, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, Colin Sexton working this shot into his basketball game, such a critical aspect for him to have.
Augustine against Sexton. Augustine dishes to Bamba. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. Thompson. And that one is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. And Ross with the slam.
Well, the flashback to Ross's rookie year when he won the dunk contest. Give him a chance, and you're guaranteed to see something flashing.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Carter Williams can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor? Nicely done to get out in transition.
Sexton, the pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. Shoots over Carter Williams. And another miss by Cleveland. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Back to Nance, right wing. Here's Windler. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Thompson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You've got to stay between Aaron Gordon and the basket, particularly in transition. If you don't, you're toast.
Here's Garland. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Magic leading by 10. Ross dishes to Ennis. Here's Carter Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one, good.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. He kicks it to Garland. Fires, high post. Ross against Porter. over Ross. He can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's the pass to Bamba. Magic moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Windler, the pass to Garland. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Here's Windler. And Bamba pulls it down.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And the basket by Gordon.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Ross, that's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Bamba comes to help. Here's Porter. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
So as we... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Osman missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Bounce pass from Vucevic. Outside Fournier. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Magic lead by 21. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Fournier. Here's Drummond. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Fournier, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Sexton, and he gets it to go from the high post.
This guy has got a variety of scoring moves. Colin Sexton keeps the opposition guessing.
Outside Fournier. From downtown, they get it back.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Drummond. Pulls up. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fournier, that's for 2. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. For three, Fournier. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Orlando. Augustine's checked in. The open look here for Sexton. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Up top, Porter, guarded by Fultz. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. Count that one from Isaac. And the Magic lead by 19.
Right now playing with a terrific rhythm. Jonathan Isaac, assertive guy who can burn you with the catch and shoot.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Sexton the pass to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So both teams changing it up here. Magic leading by 17. Now here is Augustine. 1:06 left in the third. Vucevic with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Magic have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. No good from Ross. Cavaliers shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Thompson passes to Windler. Nance against Ross. Outside Porter. Pass to Nance. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Carter Williams. Off the left rim and out. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. No good from Ross. Now Nance. Shot from the top of the key. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Windler. Shot from the wing. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Augustine. Ross with it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Nance. He's guarded by Ross. Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here is Ross. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And it's Cedi Osman in for Porter. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Here's Drummond. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fournier for 3. A second chance effort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
We are talking about a physical, multi-skilled big in Mo Bamba, and he does a nice job drawing that contact.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fires from the wing. Windler's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Fournier's shot is off.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. The Cavaliers with a new 14.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Fournier. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Cavaliers trail by 18. And the pass to Garland. Over Augustine. Here's Drummond. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Bamba kicks to Fournier. Pass to Augustine. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bamba. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 18.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Windler. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Vucevic.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. And both free throws good for Ross.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
56 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Pass to Osman. Here's Zizic. Shoots over Bamba. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Passes it to Fultz. Back to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here is Dellavedova. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Exum. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. 12 seconds left in the 4th. The pass to Zizic. Looking to end the run. Hangs in the air. Bell's shot is good.
Man, is this guy quick off the floor. Jordan Bell with the offensive board and putback. Nice.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was It's all happening. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Wall. Passes to Beal. The 3. Bryant trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by the Magic. Fournier gets a wide open look. Bonga pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bryant, and he banks in the layup. Bryant's got the first basket of the game for the Wizards.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Fultz looking around to the middle. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. Augustine passes to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Down low. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Pulls from the top of the key. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Count it.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Augustine. Vucevic trying to get open. Augustine, that's good.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Wall passes to Bryant. Back to Wall. Pass to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Here's Bonga. Outside Bryant. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. And Washington making a change here. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. He kicks to Fournier. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you know, when it comes to carving up the defense, Fournier, very clever, especially in the pick and roll, where they don't have any idea what to do with it.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by John Wall. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. This is to Gordon. Kicks it to Fultz. Elbow shot is on the way. They get it again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. And the rejection by Mahimi. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal's running. Shot from 16. Brown. Rebound by the Magic. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Isaac goes in. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Gordon. Back to Fournier. Shoots over Beal. The shot's good from Fournier.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
All with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with Gordon. Nobody there.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Carter-Williams finds Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter-Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
The shot's good from Smith.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Boy, a quick feed of Smith there, making his presence felt on the defensive end of the floor.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Magic leading by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Payton. Then there's Brown. And it's Smith in at the 1.
Man, that was a really nice interior shot by Smith. For a smaller guy, he's extremely confident when he gets down in the paint.
Ross passes to Bamba. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. Left side, Brown. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Here's Smith. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic leading by 3. Ross dishes to Bamba. Back to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2 wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Ross, that's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Gordon, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter-Williams. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Smith against Bamba. Bryant goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. DJ Augustine picks one up.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Hachimura. Bradley Beal comes in for Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Ennis passes to Ross. He feeds it to Bamba. And he gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
A nice shot by Wall.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Beal against Ross, and the jam by Ross.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from John Wall.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bamba dishes to Augustine. Back to Bamba. The shot will not fall. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Second chance shot.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
The shot's good. Ross has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And it's D.J. Augustine with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for Isaac. Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
43 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Fournier. Lots of room. Wall grabs the board. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Mahimi. That one doesn't drop. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fournier, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
An excellent example of concentration there from Fournier. Did a nice job under pressure keeping his balance.
Orlando shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Here's Wall. Can't hit that one.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And it's Gordon penetrating, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
And so it's Orlando. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the... And that'll...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And the basket is good. Wall's got 15 points. Orlando with the ball. Fournier for 3. Beal pulls it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Wall, no luck. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
Wall, good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Outside Fournier. Two points. That one goes.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Wizards trail by 12. And here's Wall. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Fultz with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bryant with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
For 3, Fournier. But they recover it. Gordon kicks to Fultz. And there's the pass to Fournier. Tries again. That one good for 2. Fournier's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Ball against Fultz. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Beal against Fournier, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
And you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Davis Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That one goes. Count it. Augustine's got his second basket.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
No good from Ross. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. They trail by 6. Bamba with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Wagner. And it's good, 2 points. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Augustine looking around, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
For the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Terrence Ross. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Carter Williams. And a switcher also for Washington. Mahimi's checked in for Payton. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith the pass to Mahimi. Over Augustine. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the replay center in Secaucus giving us the perfect angle, and he wasn't quick enough on his release, it would appear. That extra little split second made the difference.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Washington. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Mo Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at small forward. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Back to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Vucevic down low. He's defended by Wagner.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Smith. Pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. For 3, Fournier. Rebound, Washington.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
The Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Now Fultz. Outside Fournier. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Passes it to Bamba. Fournier trying to break loose.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Wall. Outside Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Wall passes to Bryant. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Bamba. Fournier in the corner. Shoots over Beal. Fournier's shot is off. Stolen by Bamba. The pass to Fultz. Fournier for 3. It's Fournier on the wing. Basket counts.
And really, come on now, that kind of drive is what you love about Fournier. No fear at all in terms of taking matters into his own hands.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. So for the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Bryant, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Man, I got to give major props to the confidence of Fournier. This guy never backs down, wants the big shot.
Here's Wall. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is John Wall at his on fire best.
50 seconds left in the game. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Carter Williams with it. Now Beal defending. And the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys,
sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Wall against Carter Williams. And Wall kicks to Bryant. The tray. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Right side Fournier. Shoots over Beal. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. our sideline reporter. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Sexton on the wing. He kicks it to Garland. Over to Wall. Garland, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's Beal on the wing. And there's the feed to Bryant. Wizards passing it around. Clock at 4. Here's Wall. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Outside, Beal. Out to the right wing. Left side, Bryant from short range. And that's off the glass and in. Bryant's got the game going here with the first basket for Washington.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Garland, no good. And the Wizards with possession. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now, here's Garland. Sexton the pass to Garland. Beal with the steal. All with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Passes it to Hachimura. Kicks to Bryant. Back to Wall. And then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Bryant. And Wall. Here we go now. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Yep, it counts. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now Wall. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
That shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
He gets that one.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Beal against Sexton. And Beal kicks to Bryant. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
From 18 feet away, Sexton's shot is good.
Well, he knows he can make it from there, so he shoots that one with confidence. Sexton looking very, very self-assured right now.
And Beal kicks to Bryant. Back to Beal. It's Drummond with the rebound.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Osman. Washington with the rebound.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Beal can't get it to go. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The pass to Osman. There's the dish to Drummond. Love outside. Wide open. Bonga pulls it in. Bonga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. All with it. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Washington, Travis Berton's out there with Troy Brown. And it's Smith. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Payton in at the 2.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Pass to Mahimi. Out to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Nance, right side. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The more he hits that, the more it's going to open up some opportunities and some spacing for Larry Nance Jr. to make plays.
Here's Smith. Chalk up 2 there. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Nance. Cleveland gets it back. Passes it to Windler. Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Wizards making a change here. Wagner's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Count it. Good. Wagner's got his first points in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Garland. On the wing, Nance. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Here's Wagner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Smith, the pass to Bertens. Back to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to Payton. To the middle. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Wizards foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Sexton. Whoa, with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Now the pass to Wall. And Wall slams it home.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
To halt the run. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Beal, the pass to Bonga. Over Porter. Here's Wagner. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one is good. He has 6.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Wall against Sexton. A nice shot by Wall.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Cavaliers shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Here's Porter. Drummond trying to get himself free and too long on the shot. Here's Washington. They're on a 20-4 run. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wall. Good. Nice job down low. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
The shot, no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards in complete command. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 16 points. And
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bradley Beal.
Here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A slam dunk by Garland.
Man, Garland like a small jet, room to take off, and he's flying.
Left side, Wall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wall's got 22.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
The wide open look here for Garland. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And you don't mind those shots from Garland if they're in rhythm and with tempo.
The kick out to Bryant. Pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's John Wall. He's got 24.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Bryant. The Wizards have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Wagner passes to Bryant. 2 minutes into the second half of play now, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Beal with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Out to the wing. Love against Hachimura. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. Davis Bertans comes in for Mo Wagner. Troy Brown's checked in for Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Inside. Smith on the wing. Lets the three fly. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's stolen by Bertans. Here's Mahimi. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mahimi's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Washington. Peyton, he's checked in for Hachimura. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
For Washington, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide-open man for the uncontested shot.
Here's Nance, and then Nance slams it in.
Over the course of his young career, Larry Nance Jr. has certainly had some memorable dumps.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Smith dishes to Mahimi. Brown outside. Smith in the post. Stolen by Exum. The drive by Nance. That one falls. 6 points for him.
Defense might want to do some early work to try to push Nance out just a bit further from the hoop.
Out to Peyton. Feeds it to Mahimi. Smith outside. Back to Mahimi. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 6 assists in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Exum's got his second basket of the game. And it's Washington's ball. The kick out to Brown. Smith the pass to Brown. He feeds it to Mahimi. Windler with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Exum's shot is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Washington out in front, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ryan is out there with Mahimi. Then there's Peyton. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Here's Zizic, guarded by Mahimi. Bell. And he makes good on the layup. Bell's got his first basket.
Yeah, sometimes it's like Bell enjoys finishing through the contact, proving he's up to the NBA challenge.
Peyton kicks to Mahimi. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here is Dellavedova. Defense is right there. Offline from the high post.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Mahimi down low. Tries yet again. Stolen by Dellavedova. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Exum. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Napier passes to Mahimi. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Zizic kicks to Exum. And here is Payton. Now Napier. Pass to Payton. Another shot. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Wizards. Over Dellavedova. And it's Napier missing. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Exum. They grab their own miss. Basket good. Zizic has got his first points of the night.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Napier. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. There's the three. Here's Zizic, and the rejection by Mahimi. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Free throw good, Zizic. And Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in. Wizards making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Washington shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Wizards shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Now here's Grant. Tight defense on him. Stripped it away.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for John Wall.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Stolen by Dellavedova. Here's Osman. He's defended by Wagner. Offensive rebound. And yes, it's good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Napier. And no good that time.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Mahimi. And another miss by Washington. Dellavedova with the ball. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did.
starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Love. The offensive rebound.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fultz looking around. Isaac outside. Pass to Fournier. From 18 feet away. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, you love to see Vucevic run the floor. He's got such a knack to finding the open space in transition. That's pretty.
Now, here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's Fournier. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Picked him clean. Here's Osman. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Passes to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Fultz. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Windler's shot is off. Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The drive by Vucevic. Ross against Porter. It's deflected. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Count that one from Isaac.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Yep, that one goes. 1:44 left in the first. Ross on the wing. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Outside, Porter. Clock at 6. And finished off by Porter.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Orlando has possession. Following the score by Cleveland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. A switch here also for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
And guys, what you love about DJ Augustine is the leadership he provides to the young guys. They'll lean on him for advice, for knowledge, for sets. This guy is just a key cog.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Ross. Augustine with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Garland, the shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now Augustine. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
He got it up, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And what about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Now here's Gordon. Here's Fournier now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
Offensive rebound. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Thompson.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Sexton. Tips it up, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 7.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded by Love. And there's Fultz on the assist by Gordon.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Sexton. There's the pass to Osman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Sexton, the pass to Windler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Isaac. Then for the Cavaliers, Nancy's checked in for Love. And it's Garland in for Jetty Osman. Sexton against Ross. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
6 to shoot. To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. Pushing it up. Here's Sexton. Another shot. And Nance kicks to Drummond. Pass to Windler. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Unhindered, going all the way. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, this is where Evan Fournier has a feel for where to go in transition. Really good job.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Ennis, he's checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now here's Ross. Bamba passes to Vucevic. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Garland kicks to Drummond. Pass to Garland. Back to Drummond. That shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 1. It's tipped. Here's Bamba, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
19 seconds left to play in the first half.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Augustine. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that's a wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Bamba. After Colin Sexton's miss. Tipped away and stolen by Love. Here's Osman. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Augustine, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Drummond missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Passes it to Bamba. Back to Augustine. Ross against Drummond. And Ross with the slam.
Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
Here's Osman. Back to Sexton. Over Ross. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Ross dishes to Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2. Gordon's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
You know, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Sexton with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Love outside. Over to the left wing. They need this. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here is Augustine. Defense right on him. And the shot goes in. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Goes up the baseline. Misses off the left iron.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Ross after the miss from Andre Drummond. And stolen by Drummond. Love deciding where to go with it. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now here's Love. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Sexton. Over Ross. That shot off the mark. And Orlando will come the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
44 seconds left to play here in the third. 3-pointer Augustine. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Ross finds Isaac. Ross against Sexton. Ross, that's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Feeds to Drummond. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The pass to Ross from outside the arc. Here's Isaac. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Can't connect from long distance. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Ennis, and it's a one-do in at the power forward. Now Garland, following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. With some arc, A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, guys, that's exactly why Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. He just knows how to pick spots underneath the glass.
Now here's Ennis. Back to Fournier. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Garland with it, guarded by Fultz. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Tries again. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Windler with the bucket.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Here's Fultz following the score by Cleveland. Back to Vucevic. On the clock. Lays it up off the glass. And the Magic lead by 9.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
It's deflected.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Fournier kept alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Garland, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Fournier for three. Pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. The dish to Vucevic. Second chance shot. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Good on the bucket.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
Here's Porter. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. Pass to Fournier. Back to Gordon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, there's an all-around aspect to Evan Fournier's game, and a really smart decision with the ball there.
To the paint. Porter kicks to Sexton. To end the run. Rebounded by Isaac. Magic leading by 15. For three, Fournier. Rebound, Love.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Orlando.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Vucevic.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
On offense, here are the Magic. They've got a 13-2 run going. For three, Fournier. Passes it to Bamba. Clock at 6. Back to Fournier. A second chance effort. Bamba. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 20.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Fournier gets a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Osman. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. How can the Wizards not be confident when they look this good? Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Now here's Fultz. Isaac outside. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
And he makes both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. And Wall with the slam.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Now here's Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Isaac. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Wall. Here's Bryant. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Bryant passes to Bonga. Knocks it loose. Back to Bryant. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you. Boy, just can't.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? Oh, that was beautiful. What a punch.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Evan Fournier.
And so it's Washington with it. Here's Wall. Passes it to Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal can't get it to go. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Isaac. A miss that time. Would have put him up for Washington. They've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Outside, Wall. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. One-on-one here. Fournier finds Vucevic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Lobbed up there for Isaac. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Wall. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Pass to Gordon. Kicks it to Fultz. Looking for Fournier and gets it there. He feeds it to Vucevic. And the shot is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And he overdid it there. Too much force. Look, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Wizards trail by 4. Smith inside, headed by Augustine. The shot's good from Smith.
Nice to watch Smith get physical on offense. Nothing gets in this guy's way. Plays with a very determined attitude.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Vucevic down low. Mahimi on him. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Smith. Pass to Mahimi. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
You talk about passing, Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Orlando. He notched it. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon
being yourself, being.
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Mahimi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton. And it's Smith, and it's Brown, and at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here is Carter Williams. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Here's Smith. There's the dish to Mahimi. Misses the layup. Magic leading by 4. Now Ross. No points in the game yet for him.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. 3-point lead. Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Smith. Shakes him. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transitions, especially in this first half. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Gordon penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Isaac's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And that one falls for Bamba.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
All with it, Bamba picks him up. Bamba with the block. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Wizards trail by 7. Beal, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
The Wizards shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Wizards shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Augustine against Wall. Outside Fournier. Over in the corner, Isaac. 4 on the clock. Bamba dishes to Augustine, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Magic lead by 5.
Guys, Augustine's so good at staying under control on these difficult finishes. Great focus from the veteran.
Wall, and the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 8.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Terrence Ross comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Second shot opportunity. Here's Wagner. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Gets a hand on it, and it's put back in by Vucevic. 10 points for him.
Nico established his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. A tremendous start for Nikola Vucevic. He had 10 points, 2 block shots. And that does it for our half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old-school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Wall's shot is good.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Fournier for 3. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
For 3, Fournier. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there it is for him. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. And now Orlando on the break. Fournier with the ball. Now Beal defending.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
The Magic have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Gordon hits both of them. So it's Washington now. Wall looking for an opening. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
It's Fournier on the wing. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Brown the pass to Wall. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now just a 1-point Magic lead. Now here's Fournier. Looking to get it going. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Vucevic, the pass to Fournier. No good that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Hachimura is checked in for Peyton. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Isaac outside. He kicks to Carter Williams. Down low. To the middle. It's good from Gordon on the assist from Carter Williams. Gordon's got 14 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Bamba is checked in for the Magic. James Ennis comes in for Gordon. Smith kicks to Brown. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Fournier. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Out of France, the sharp-shooting Fournier, an important player to this team because of his scoring ability.
Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
The pass to Hachimura. Over Ennis. Bamba with the block. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Isaac with the ball. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Smith kicks to Mahinmi. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. For 3, Fournier. That shot, no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Orlando out in front. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Ian Mahinmi on out there with Ish Smith. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Smith dishes to Brown. Pass to Bonga. The feed now to Mahinmi. Stolen by Bamba. Smith against Ross. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Beal's checked in for Washington. Then for the Magic. Vucevic comes in for Isaac, and it's Aaron Gordon in for Ennis. Here's Beal. Here's Bonga, defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bonga. Mahinmi trying to get open. Bonga, no good. Orlando leading by 9. Gordon with it. Now Beal defending. And here we go. Washington fast break. Smith with the ball. It's good.
When Smith gets the ball in the open floor, you're cooked. Done. I mean, his decision-making is exquisite.
Pass to Ross. To the inside. It's stolen by Mahimi. In transition, here come the Wizards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Carter Williams kicks it to Vucevic over Bryant. And it's Vucevic missing. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Beal. Bamba with the block. Outside Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Count that one.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Ross against Beal. The pass to Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Outside Gordon. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Hey, it's pretty simple when Gordon is connecting like he is now. I mean, you got to keep getting the ball to him. He often takes high-quality shots.
Hachimura, the pass to Bryant. Great D that time from Vucevic. Magic leading by 7. Ross with 3. Rebound by John Wall. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And Bryant gets it to go. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Inside. Shoots it, and it's sent back by Bryant. Nice shot there by Bamba. Wizards trail by 7. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Ross. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Beal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Vucevic finds Carter Williams. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on John Wall.
Michael Carter Williams, so good at playing through contact and knocking the shot down.
And the Wizards making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Fournier subbed in for Ross. Wall dishes to Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Beal. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
For 3, Fournier. Orlando gets it back. Bamba passes to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. The Magic again can't hit. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
So the Magic win it. This was a hard-fought whip. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.